Okay, so I am so sick of hearing females talk about toxic masculinity. Chick, do you not know how toxic you are? Hey, Chicas. Okay, I know you're here because you read the title, right? And it was like, oh, toxic females. I know a few. Okay, you probably do know a few. Actually, probably know a lot. But my question is, are you toxic? We have to ask ourselves these questions, okay? Because it seems like if a male asks us these questions, we're offended. Well, actually, we're offended. Doesn't matter who asks the question. There's always offense somewhere. Everyone's so sensitive. Like, why are we so sensitive every single moment of our life? Like, if this is a question, why not just answer the question? Why not just sit back and say, you know what, let me get back with you? It's okay to do that. Are you toxic? Are you a toxic female? You don't know. Okay, fair. If you don't know, stick around and I'm going to tell you how to know if you are toxic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive deep, right? So I'm going to look on Google. Boom. My laptop's right here. And I'm going to search toxic females, right? And I want to see what articles pull up. And I want to know really what are other people thinking about this subject. Like, what do they feel is toxic? Because I think everyone has a different perspective, and I think that's the issue. There's a different perspective when it comes to females, but it's not when it comes to toxic men. It's like toxic men, everyone has the same like qualifications, but toxic females, they don't. So we're gonna get into that today. This is kind of different from what I'm usually doing, but it is part of my self-care mind, right, body and soul. And this can literally go under the mind and soul part of self-care, because this is something that's really deep and we need to get into it. We need to talk about this, girl. Get you something to drink. I have my coffee. Get you whatever you need, because we're going to do this right now. Make sure you stay into the end, because I'm going to show you what the internet's version of a toxic female is, and at the end I'm going to tell you what my version is, and we're going to see if it's actually the same. I have a feeling in the climate that we live in right now, it's not the same. I have a feeling, but I'm not going to jump to conclusions. Instead, I'm going to look into it. All right, so let's look into it together. I'm going to Google toxic femininity, okay, and let's see what pulls up. Okay, so we have psychologytoday.com. I'm interested in seeing this. Let's see what it says. No, they did not. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so we have. See, this is when I get frustrated, because I'm gonna just tell you, and I'm gonna link this this article in the description, because first of all, this is what stuck out to me. Like, I think I'm in the 1, 2, 3. I skim things, right? And in the third paragraph, see, this is how I know I don't even need to read the second and first paragraph, because the third one already just threw me off completely. It says toxic femininity, quotation, okay, if it exists, she wrote, encourages silent acceptance of violence and domination in order to survive. It's a thing women do to keep our value, which the patriarchy has told us is conditional upon our ability to bear violent domination. Okay. Now this is the sentence after that. Toxic masculinity also makes women feel locked into a performance of their gender, bereft of the normal impulses we have towards independence, sexual agency, anger, volume, messiness, ugliness, and being a tough bird to swallow. Okay, so from my understanding, and you guys tell me in the comments if I'm reaching, right? So from my understanding in this article, in the third paragraph, you're telling me that if toxic femininity is real, okay, it is because of men, toxic men. So you are toxic because of a man being toxic. So what about the women who don't have a man or didn't have a toxic man prior to her just being nasty or unpleasant? So what about her? Can she take accountability now, or will she have to wait, or maybe go back into her past until she was, maybe 1 years old, and find the male friend or another baby who was a male that actually offended her or something that made her grow up to be like this? Come on now. I just need them to stop. I just need to stop. I'm not even gonna waste my time on that. So she's saying that these are the ways you can tell if a woman is toxic. Basically, a woman won't let herself eat anything but a salad while on a date. What? Or maybe she's on a diet, or maybe she's just not hungry like that. So again, she's toxic. Okay. So again, this is what I'm understanding. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, okay? So what you're saying is, I'm gonna break this down because this is ridiculous. What you're saying is, she's toxic on a date because she only wants to eat a salad because of the man, because the man's looking at her, or because what, she doesn't want to run up the bill, and so he is making her toxic. Like she's toxic because of him. Negative. Next. Every sweater in a woman's closet is thinner and frailer than any in a man's possession. Are we talking about a sweater that we wear? Hold on, you guys. Because I know I'm pretty smart. SWEATER. That's a sweater that like you put on. So, okay, wait, I'm reading it. Every sweater in a woman's closet is thinner and frailer than any in a man's possession. What the hell does that have to do with her being a toxic female? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm talking about? What does that even mean? I don't like heavy sweaters either. My husband likes heavy sweaters. I don't get it. I don't know. What? I already see my blood pressure is going to go up with this. I already see it. We're on number 3. When a parent insists on piercing the ears of a moment's old girl, that's really what it says. Wait, that's exactly what it says. Sounds crazy, but it says that. I'm going to say it slow. When a parent insists on piercing the ears of a moment's old girl, baby, just say a newborn baby girl. I just don't understand. All this, okay, I'm going to get there. To ensure she looks ornamented and sufficiently pretty. Oh, okay. No, this is a feminist. Listen, I already knew that in the beginning, but I like to not jump to conclusions. This is a whole feminist right here. Like, no, we're not doing this. We're not. So what? So that's a feminist. So I'm toxic, right? Because I want my daughter to wear earrings. Like, as soon as she's able to get her ears pierced, it was done. So I'm toxic. I'm a toxic feminine woman. Toxic feminine woman because I want my daughter to display her feminine side as well, because she is feminine, because she's a girl and I'm feminine and I love being feminine and I'm a woman. No. I'm going to read the next 2 just for fun, but no, this is ridiculous. Number 4. Having a lengthy and complicated nightly facial care routine is essential. Girl, I'm fed. She just know I'm toxic. So to her, I'm toxic because I don't play with my face at all. I will not go to sleep unless my routine is done. My facial routine is done. My nighttime, and I'm not going outside until my morning time facial routine is done. It's just not going to happen. So what I'm gathering is this is a female who don't put time into herself. And any female who is that way, I don't care if you're upset. I could care less. I don't need friends, okay? This is dumb. This is ridiculous. So what do? You don't wash your face before you go to bed? That's disgusting. It has nothing to do with being toxic, okay? No. This girl is crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what to call you. Female? I don't know. Whatever. The last one that I can even deal with without busting out in a laugh, right? Is if buying a gift for a woman, they reach for something soft, sweet, and non-threatening. Oh, I'm sorry. My husband's supposed to buy me a shank, like a knife, for our anniversary. And it can't be a pink knife with glitter on it. It has to be like a dude knife, like a knife that he would use in the woods somehow if a bear came to attack him. Like, that's the kind of knife that he has to give me. If he gives me anything sweet and dainty like I am, then how did that make me toxic? Didn't I turn it over to him? Oh, she's saying that if a woman did it for another woman. I'm sorry. If you're a chica of mine and I buy you something feminine, you're definitely a chica of mine. Because I wouldn't have a chica that wasn't. I'm sorry. I can't do it. It's a whole different energy from them. As you can see, I just read 5 different so-called traits of a toxic female. And the energy is ridiculous. The spirit from it is crazy. I don't have time, so I'm just going to close this up. No, thank you, psych.com. If you are going to see any psychiatrist or therapist or anyone like that that's trying to tell you that these things are toxic traits and you are a feminine female, run fast and get a refund, okay? No, boo. That's not toxic femininity. Let me tell you what true toxic femininity is, and this can come off the brain, okay? Toxic females are never happy, which is this person. I don't even know who this person is. I don't care. But you are very, very, very toxic, because after reading that, I can tell that you are miserable, and you literally low-key for like 2 seconds made me miserable. So yeah, that's one trait, okay? Another trait is she never compliments another female. Let me tell you something, honey. I can compliment any female. Chica, your hair is so cute. Chica, I like those shoes. Chica, you doing that. That is what a confident feminine woman does. Toxic women will never compliment anyone because she's insecure. That's a whole nother different video. If you want to hear about that, just put that down in the comments, because honey, girl, I got so many things I can tell you. So many things. So many stories. Yeah. Another trait of a toxic female is a female who always finds bad in something or someone. Like, you were so miserable. Why? Do you not have a optimistic bone in your body? Everything is so wrong and bad and everyone's coming for you. She's always the victim. That's another way to find that out too. Like, you're sitting here, you listen to the story and you're like, how did you become the victim of that story? You actually was the person that antagonized everyone. Hey, that's what it is. Another trait of a toxic female is the way she speaks. Like, if she interrupts you all the time when you're talking, that means she's not listening, which means she doesn't give a crap what you're saying. If she always interrupts you, and some people just do that because they're so excited because they have something to say and they're so excited about what you're saying, but that's a whole different thing. You know when someone is not listening and not paying attention and just wants to talk about them and could care less about you. That's a toxic female. Another toxic female is someone who hates men to their core, and you're trying to figure out why. We're like, why do you hate them so bad? Yes, there are men out here who are actually toxic. However, it's not all of them. So why would you take one experience that you had with one guy who may have not been the best and blame it on every guy out here? No, you're toxic and you need help. And not the help from these people, because these people need help too. So no, you guys all need to go together to a vacation and just get your life all the way together. So the last trait that I can think of off the top of my head, I'm sure there's more, and I'll make another video if you guys want me to. a toxic female is she never wants to help you succeed. She only wants to help herself. She is so good with you helping her, helping her, helping her. But when it comes to the point where you need help, or you need her to push you to do great things, or you need help marketing your business, or whatever it is, after you've helped her do hers and she doesn't want to help you do yours, she's toxic. Not only is she toxic, but she's jealous. And I think you should definitely like kick her out of your circle quickly. Like, don't even waste time. Like, what are you waiting for? You know that. Okay, so this went a little bit longer than I thought it would go, but it really was an important video, and I think that my my list was more sufficient than psych.com. And it's really sad that these people with PhDs behind their name and that's supposed to be so smart and helping other people are literally toxic themselves. Not cool. Not cool, psych.com. Not cool at all. And I don't care about cancel culture. You can cancel me all day. My mind is made up. I'm going to believe what I believe, and it is what it is. So there's that. There it is. That's it. That's all. I'm going to end this video on that note. But definitely, if you want more videos like this, let me know, because I like speaking my mind. And if you like that, then let's go. Go to the comment section. So chicas, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you love anything self-care, femininity, mind, body, soul, all those good things, relationship advice, all things, okay? Housewife advice, because I am a housewife. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Then let me know in the comment section. Okay, bye chicas.